2,000 years later. Eternity later.
Hello guys, welcome back. Today I'm Gerald here with you with another video. So on today's video, this is Daihatsu and Mazda, and that is the Chevy truck. So I subscribed to a new cathedral that looks beautiful and I just placed it, and from far it looks like PS5. Hey, what's grass doing there? Okay, so these are some beautiful translucency effect. Oh wait. Glass effects, which I would easily say. So these buildings look beautiful. I want to make their bus stops and taxi stop, which actually works, but not all the time that we can see taxis stopping there. And these metro stations actually connect the places, so it would be easier for people to access through the city. I love the way the rail tracks look, and I've been surpassing all, and I've made this place like within like 25 hours worth of work, like more than that. I had to plan it and do other stuff, like fix it. And this is the intersection. Look how horrible it is. Like you can easily say it's horribly bad, and eventually traffic issue is a major issue in this city. I cannot like make this a scenario and send to a YouTuber for fix. Oh, this is a roundabout that is I wanna build there. Sorry. Okay, so I want to make it as rich and beautiful as possible, but I just use those assets however I want it, and I did not complete all of this stuff. Like traffic issue is still major issue in my city. Like in the intersect way, that is still stuck. So I wanted to expand this area, but anyway, I'm not doing it by now or anytime soon. So I would be making another episode of this video, so please stay tuned. So this is the intersect way, and this is my school, and I just made that bridge to connect the school with the other residents, which would be easier for them to like access it. But it wasn't actually a good idea, but I just did it however I thought it would look cool. And there is three beautiful flags, peaceful flags, and these are the school buildings, and I put down as many buildings as possible in a small space and put barrier all around. So but anyways, these look so beautiful. Japanese school assets are just gold, and that kind of got into the streets. These glasses look unrealistic, but it's still there. And this one is like the major building here. It looks good, big, and has a swimming pool right next to it. I didn't know where to place it, so I just placed it there. And this building looks like a sports avenue. No, sorry. Like sports venue, like that, but like students would get in and get ready and get out from the other side and play football. Taxis. Okay, so taxis are on my streets. Well, I've seen Range Rover inside of the school area, which kind of looks unrealistic thinking about how my country looks like. And I made it as detailed, as beautiful possible, as prepared looking. These two are Tokyo towers made by German, I guess. I don't know, I forgot. This is like sale, always on sale. This mall is so big, and I just used the advertisement props over. So there is once or twice buildings, and This is PlayStation 4's advertise. Like I thought it would look good and Philips would look good. Animated advertisement banners are my favorite. This is a shed and there are beautiful trains that don't really work on my cities. I just don't put it to use because it's a small city. This is my city at night. This is what it actually looks like, which is very empty, not finished, and very, very weird. Like, I implemented all the things thinking that, like, mechanically, sorry, technically, somewhat they're getting used. Like, they have to get used once. So I placed down these residential buildings thinking it would be beautiful, and this is the historical site of the city, and this is the Oriental Tower to look good. And I wanted to make a JYP office, but it didn't actually work. So here is the cozy Eco City. It's totally kind of like Eco City. That was the Eco Park office, and these are the Eco office buildings, and this is the Apple Bay. And all of these have barriers because I don't want people falling down to the water, because the prices of MacBooks, considering to its hardware power, is kind of weird. But anyways, I don't know what that's doing over there. I just like thought it would look somewhat great. I just pushed it. And these are the Soviet blocks. I think they look good. Somewhat. I placed it as jamming as possible so it would look realistic, but it worked on Reddit. I got a lot of upvotes, like somewhat a lot of. And this is the American housing buildings. I actually take care of them. I placed a lot of props to make it look good. And these are the free universities and public libraries. And all of these randomly placed buildings, like I just smashed everything into one as great as possible. Like utilizing every single place, but it didn't actually work like as I thought. For me, by now these metro stations look very good to me. Like, even though it's default and somewhat good, it doesn't, like, the glass effect is not good. And these are the roads. In the end, the default game glass effect is not good. Not good. And these are the assets, like I randomly placed and put down a huge parking slot, so it would like take so many places. These are the residential beautiful buildings, and I thought it would look great placing a football stadium field and a bus shed, which is used by everyone, and useless water barriers, which doesn't do anything. And these are the clay areas I said I just placed down wherever I wanted. And these are the rich areas. Like, currently doesn't look that good, but I thought it would somewhat look good. I would change everything if possible. Like, looking at other cities and looking at my city, it looks way bad. Like, I placed the metro station on the road to look beautiful. In the end, it makes it look more like, how can I put it? This one looks like Cox Bazaar, but not as long as it should be. And I wanted to make it more of a government use place, so it would look more planned, beautiful. I closed down this dam, even though water doesn't work, the game works. So like I placed it there because the land was overflowing, and somewhat I just like let's put the dam over there. It will work. And these are the all the roads, and this is the inspiration I got just from like less than a kilometer far away nearby bridge. Like I use it, so I made it so it would be like a expressway connecting to the highway intersect way. And this is the residential. Like I wanted to make it like as Hong Kong-ish as possible because I live in a densely populated city and I know about these ideas and it's easily to think about and plan it. So obviously, so as you can see, I use Japanese props because it looks good, very good. Like I wanted to place them as reasonably as possible, but I just placed down where I thought it would look great and it has a physical importance in the city. For some reason it didn't because there was no parking lot there. So it was a bicycle lane, so bicyclers would be in a trouble a bit. So this is the assets. I thought iPhone's advertisement would look good, but I just thought why not place it in a historical site and ruin it? So I just did it and it ruined it. But the texture for ore looks very good. Good. And I do want to compliment the hard pronouncing map theme, which I'm not gonna pronounce. The decals, which actually don't get wet, it looks very bad after getting the rain, and you know that the feature of weather doesn't really works. And this is the mosque I placed down there, and there is another mosque that is in the middle of that city, and that is called Pine Mosque in the Kiratani, a just nearby the Atashi Road street. And he's going underground. I did not make a roadway. This game has so much bugs. Like they still made it so great. Like it's moddable. It has infinite things. This is the US map theme kind of, and looks good. Toyota store. And I really want to change it and check it over. These are not my sponsors, but looks good. I want sponsors, please. So all of these building, I just like place down and put all the possible props. And I like handicap. Like I wanted to support them, so I just placed so many handicap the parking lots all over my city. Like where I need to place them down, like I find that place and like place them in a parking area. So as you can see, I'm kind of in the edit that intersect. I wanted to make a expansion over there. I really don't know which roads to choose. Like it's so complicated by now that I've ruined my city. At the same time, I don't want it to make it look good. Like I did both of the stuff just in the same time. And I wanted to ruin this highway by now. Let's see how it looks. Oh my god. Oh. It's not possibly fixable. Oh no. I fixed it. But anyways. Okay, so as I was saying... Oh my god. What did I do? Okay, and I did not see what's going there. Like, how many vehicles would have passed through that road? Just because I did that, I'm very sorry. I didn't know. It was like months ago I did it. Obviously, I don't play much. So, but anyways, I wanted to make it look as good possible, but it wasn't possible because it was already made to look in this way. So it wasn't possible. So I wanted to make it as complicated as possible. So I just placed down a ramen brick of ramen and make it as complicated as possible. Not even spaghetti, which would people might understand, but this one nobody can. Yes, nobody actually can if they look at like hours, spend hours. So as I was working on my city, I thought why not make some important land, which is not what I expected. For some reason, on two-lane-way roads, it doesn't work. I tried, it didn't work. So I did some bunch of stuff over there, ruining the place. But in the end, I just changed my idea. As you can see, I was angry. But by now, I found out, yeah, it didn't work on that one. Just to say, I will complete this and make another episode. As I said before, if I said it's great, if I did not, you've heard me now. And I wanted to like fill all these empty places. I will make parks, not walls. And this is the PS4 looking building, and that white building looks like China money. And somehow default assets sometimes looks good, but not all the time. Like it depends on usage. If I like use it on that thing. So this eco place, I'm gonna make a alleyway looking place. I'm gonna place down small shops or something. Like I wanted to make it as luxurious, beautiful as possible, so I just used the riverside to look at good. So this has been Jao the Sun. I hope you liked it, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching.